What's going on, everyone? It's Adam here from No Shell Space, and it's been a while since we did a video. I've been on vacation. I've been doing a lot of written reviews over on gamesreviews.com. You can check that out. Link in the description box down below. But I did want to make a video because I've been playing this right here. This is Table Golf Association, the Meeple Beach Edition. Now, I love golf. I love playing golf. I love mini golf. I love, surprisingly, watching golf, and I know a lot of people don't. And I never thought, hey, people are going to make a really great golf board game. And then I was like, well, I do have a great golf board game. It's called 18 Holes. And I also have 18 Holes putting and coastlines. And somewhere I have an 18 Holes rolling right. But this is an entirely different Dexteria game, and it's weirdly fun. Like, it's not really a board game, but yet I play it with my board. You know what? I'm going to show you all the pieces inside the box. You're going to see a little bit of me playing it on the table as well. And let's just get in and talk about what exactly this is. And this is an updated version of Table Golf Association. Not an updated version. It's a standalone. You don't need... There's a first version of this game, which you don't need. This is the Meeple Beach Edition. It's got different course pieces and things like that. New colored balls. And I think it's on Kickstarter. It's coming to Kickstarter. I'll put information down below. Just got so excited about this. I got this while I was in Florida. It was shipped to me in Florida. I played it a little bit in Florida. Brought it home here to Canada. And I've continued to play it. And I played it with my oldest son as well. Building our own courses. Trying it out, and it's been a lot of fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop down on the table, and we're going to open this up, and I'm going to show it to you. And at the same time, we're going to, you know what? I don't even need to do that. We don't need to hop down to the table. We can just do this. First of all, let's do this, because that makes a nice little backdrop right there. There we go. All right. Inside, I did get a little information sheet, because there are some changes. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. I got the information for you, gang. Meeple Beach will be available in both versions. So there's a deluxe version, like a pro edition, which is what I have, which has wooden tiles. And then there's a family version, which has cardboard tiles and probably more affordable. The Kickstarter launches April 16th. So there you go. April 16th, the Kickstarter launches for Welcome to Meeple Beach, the Table Golf Association. Very excited about this. So in this game, you're going to have a bunch of tiles, and they kind of look just like this. And these are wood. These are nice. These are wood tiles. It comes in a cardboard edition. If you're going to spring for something, you want to spring for the wood, I would highly suggest it. Quality's great. The printing on them, fantastic. There you see a little bit of the ocean or the lake or whatever you want to call it, and some beach. We've got a tree with fairway. We've got fairway and rough. We've got this right here, which is like a slope, so if your ball lands here, it actually rolls down to the next adjacent tile. There's some more beach, some more trees, and fairway. What else do we got here? We have cliffs here. We've got like big patches of rough. Yeah, there's so many. There's so many pieces in this box. It's just amazing. Like, look at all the tiles this comes with. And I'm still pulling tiles out of the box. There we go. It also comes with a tee box with different color tee spots. So you can pick whatever you like. And then it comes with 2 holes. These sides are just regular green, nothing crazy. These sides, much more difficult, as you can see the arrows there. And that will make your ball fly off to the next hole. The way the game works is you're actually going to be flicking these little golf balls. Now they're textured like a golf ball. Very cool. And these roll, like you're going to see it in some videos that I'm attaching to this video. You're going to see an overview. And these things roll so nicely across the tiles. And they come to a stop at some point. It's a lot of figuring out how to flick it, how to do it. But it comes in 4 colors. And there are 4 colors in the base too. 4 different colors. But there you go. There's the 4 colors this comes with. It comes with a weather dye. It comes with plastic trees, which I don't think the previous version did. So if you land on a tile with a tree on it, you actually have to place one of these plastic trees onto the table and kind of golf around it. And there's rules to that. It comes with these little cardboard golf clubs, which I was a little bit worried about at first because they're a little flimsy, but If you have troubles flicking, or if you're in like a space where like trying to lean in and flick with your finger, because you're supposed to try to flick with your finger, these work great, especially for younger players. My younger children use these. Works really well. We have this. This determines which way their ball is going to move based on wind. You have these special cards, and I've opened these up, and I'll show these to you here. These are special Golf Pro cards, and they give you just like a special advantage that I think you get to use. I haven't used them yet, because we've been having so much fun not using these. But these give you like a bonus, I think once per hole. Increase the wind strength up to 2 ball spaces. Remove trees on the current tile. Use any finger and +1 max when hitting out of dry rough. So very cool. Those are really handy. These are little holes that you can place in there if you like. And then the two things I think are just a great, like just some great thought to the game really, are these little tiles here. These are actually for marking your ball, and they're just standard little arrow sticky notes. If you've probably seen these at Staples or whatever, your local business or business supply store. But these are ball markers. So like if I'm on a tile, or we're both on a tile, I can put like a marker down saying, hey, pink's ball is right, or red's ball, I guess, is right here, like that. And then you can put this marker down so I can still shoot and play, and then you can put your ball back. These were misprinted. I think they will not be misprinted in the final version of this. Yeah, so there are a couple things in mine that are like misprinted, but they let me know. And this is not out yet. It's coming to Kickstarter soon, so you're not going to get a misprinted copy. And then a really cool scorecard, like a little scorecard. It would have been cool, I think, as an aside, is if they made like a dry erase scorecard, like you'd get at a golf course that folds, you shove it in your pocket or whatever, put the marker behind your ear, which is what I do when I golf. So that would have been cool, but still, this is really awesome to have these scorecards. They're not double-sided. Maybe the final product they will be, but these ones aren't. You also get this little trophy, which is just a fun little gimmick. You can, if you were to host a tournament, for example, you could give this to whoever you think, or whoever is the winner. And then look at this, even more tiles. And then a fantastic box insert, which I really love when companies give a fantastic box insert. So they also come with this really handy reference. Now, their rule book is pretty big. I think it is maybe, all in, it's 18 pages, and there's a lot going on. But this little rules reference right here is very handy. It'll tell you like the max fly. So when you're hitting off like the tee box or fairway, the max your ball can go is actually 7 tiles. If it goes farther than 7 tiles, you got to bring it all the way back and shoot again. So fairway is 7 tiles. Sorry, rough is 5 tiles. Bunkers are 4 tiles. Trees, if the ball lands in the center of a tree graphic, it's lost in the trees. There's drop rules, but there's also a max fly of 3. And then it also changes what finger you're supposed to use. So you can use your whatever finger you want to hit off fairways and off of the tee box. But once it comes to like the yellow, you have to use your pinky finger on your non-dominant hand to hit out of the rough. You have to use your thumb on your non-dominant hand to hit out of the bunker. So just some various ways to play the game, which I really like. You're going to be rolling this die here. If it's a sun like that, there's no wind. And then there's 3 levels of wind, and essentially your ball just, you know, if it's like the lowest wind, your ball moves like 1 spot forward in whatever direction the little spinny wheel goes. But then there's also rules for drawing and fading. And really you could make your own rules and set up some of your own like decisions on how you want to do things. Because in general, a cliff is considered out of bounds. You got to take a penalty stroke. But maybe you decide, hey, you can hit off a cliff. In my version of Table Golf Association, but you have to use like 2 fingers at once like this, and you gotta like flick it like that or something weird. You could change it up. Now there are like tournaments you can actually enter, and you can create your own tournaments, and they have like rules for those things in the box, like what rules you should be using, pro rules or whatever else. Very cool. Like it's got these additional pro rules, but you could really alter this up to make it an experience that you want to have, and I really, really love that about this game. I've played it so much already, and I'm having such a great time flicking the golf balls, creating the holes. If you've got a little bit of OCD, the fact that you're not necessarily lining up tiles directly, that makes sense, might bother you. So you could technically have this here, right? And as you can tell, that doesn't line up. This is a sand trap, and this is beach. So that doesn't line up. You could technically do this, and it just looks silly. I mean, there's no other way around it. It doesn't bother me, but, you know, it's going to bother somebody. But I got to say, again, the quality of these wood tiles, if you can get this Pro Edition with the wood tiles, I would highly recommend doing it. They feel great. They go together nicely on the table. The balls just, like, glide across these things. It's like, I can just, oops. I was going to show you how I could just, like, glide. Like, it glides so, so nice. 100% worth it if you're looking to pick this Kickstarter up. I would definitely go with the wood pieces. But this is a great way to get people who maybe don't play board games. And I wouldn't call this really a board game. It's more of a dexterity game. But this is a great way to get people who don't play board games into the hobby of sitting around a table, or standing around a table, I guess, in the case of this game, and just enjoying something. And this is great. Golf is great. Like I said, I have these 18 holes games, but this is so very different to what this is. This is a board game of thinking about how you're going to do all these various things, where this is very much a dexterity game, and it's a fun dexterity game, and one that I really wish I was kind of more on top of, and I actually had the first edition, and I might actually go out and buy the first copy of this game, which is just a standard. This one's Meeple Beach, but there's a first one as well, and I might actually have to go out and just buy that one because I'm really excited about this game, and like me and my oldest are having just a blast. So again, a big shout out to the Table Golf Association for sending this over for me to unbox. I'm going to have a full review over on gamesreviews.com prior to the launch of the Kickstarter on April 16th. But I just want to give you a feel for what this game's about, give you some initial thoughts. And my initial thoughts are very, very positive. So be sure to check out the Kickstarter campaign. I will update the description of this video with the campaign link once I have it, so you can check it out yourself. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video for Welcome to Meeple Beach from the Table Golf Association. Again, coming to Kickstarter very soon. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and check out our Patreon, where you can become a member and get a bunch of different awesome perks. But until next time, folks, thanks for watching, and we'll chat again real soon. Goodbye.